There's a lot of barge traffic on the Ohio River.
Displaying the glory of God's creation by exploring America one park at a time. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave, the Parks Professor.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor. We are at O'Bannon Woods State Park. We are in extreme southern Indiana. In fact, the Ohio River is right through the trees off there to the left. You can't really see it this time of year, but it's about 100 feet away. Today is Tuesday, April the 30th, and the temperature right now is a seasonally warm and wet 66 degrees. We got a lot of rain here last night, and so hopefully we're not going to have too much mud today. We'll see what we're getting into here. There are several short hiking trails at this park, and today we're going to hike the Ohio Bluff Trail. This is a 1.5 mile loop. It starts out along the river, and in fact we started at the parking lot right by the picnic area, which is right by the river. But then it loops around to the right to go to the top of some steep rocky bluffs that you can see through the trees off there to the right. It's a 1.5 mile loop. It's rated as rugged by Indiana Department of Natural Resources. And I've done enough hiking in Indiana to know that sometimes rugged trails are not too bad, and sometimes they are in fact pretty rugged. So what are we getting into today? We'll find out. We've only gone a short distance, but we did reach a really nice view of the Ohio River. The Ohio River is the state boundary in this part of the world, and so that is Kentucky over on the other side. It is indeed a decent bit muddy out here today. We've been able to navigate everything we found so far. Hopefully that'll continue. We'll keep going. We've been hiking for about 15 to 20 minutes along the river. But now we've made it to a trail intersection. And so the horse trail keeps going straight here. It goes down to, shall we say a little island, quote unquote, where the Ohio River and Blue Rivers conflude. The Ohio Bluff Trail goes to the right here, so we're going to turn to the right. And we are going to head away from the river and head up to the bluff. We hiked up to and along the bluff. The trail is a little overgrown over at the west end of the loop. It'll need to be re-cleared in the not too distant future, but it's still workable for now. And we have now made it to the picnic shelter, which is the best Blufftop view of the Ohio River at this park. There's a lot of barge traffic on the Ohio River, in particular coal, being transported downstream from the West Virginia and Pennsylvania coal fields. I'll pan on around here. There is a picnic shelter off there in the distance, and some other nice picnic tables there. It's a nice spot to sit and overlook the river. The Ohio River Trail continues off towards the east end of that picnic area over that direction, and that's where we're going to head next to finish this hike. We just came down this stone stairway built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. It's in a little rough shape today, but we made it down. Had to be a little careful coming down, but we made it down without problem or incident. Pan around to the direction we're heading. Up ahead here, you can see the park entrance road. And that means we're almost back to the start of this hike. We'll turn right on the park entrance road and then head down to the Ohio River picnic area, which is literally 100 feet to the right down at the base of that bluff there. This is a nice hike and a nice park. It's a little rustic, not terribly on the rugged side. Most parks I'd probably rank this trail as moderate, but again, sometimes Indiana overrates their trails, or at least that's been my experience. Overrates them in terms of difficulty. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. There are over 35 million YouTube channels you could possibly watch, and you choose to watch Parking full time, and for that I appreciate you every day, and I thank you every day. Also, as a reminder, I do not make any monetary compensation for anything that I do for this project. And so the only thing that I get for writing these blog entries and doing these videos are your likes, your subscribes, your views, and your comments. And I do appreciate all of those things. That is the Ohio River off in the distance, and that is the parking lot that we started at. You see off to the right there. So I'm going to close down this video. Until next time, I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor, from Urbana Woods State Park, Southern Indiana. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.